Having grown up in the 50s and 60s, I just have to preface my remarks by saying I have absolutely no recollection of what those pipes were used for. I want to thank Bill McCourt, my vice chair, and the very active participants in the Economic Development Breakout Session, and to SBA, CWE, and Bryant University. It was the best of states, it was the worst of states. A lot has happened during the past decade or so since the inception of the summit. Rhode Island government has done many great things in support of small business and has fallen short as well. At one point in time, there was an SBA loan guarantee fee tax credit, which was great for small business. It was eliminated, and the state just can't seem to put it back in place again. Why? The state has reduced the corporate minimum tax twice, down from $500 to $400. But a company that is losing money, has no profits, has no cash, still has to pay the $400 minimum tax. How do you tax the loss? The state spends almost $1 billion on multiple computer systems, some of which have yet to work properly, and various state agencies still have computer systems left over from the 80s and earlier, many of which cannot communicate with each other. Yet the state is very efficient at getting out tax bills and fines and penalties. State agencies continue to overspend the budgetary allotments. Projected deficits are as standard. Fraud, waste, and abuse in government oversight have not been effectively addressed, which is why we recommend an Inspector General. DEM engaged in a lean process improvement program which was highly successful, yet remaining agencies in the state are slow to implement similar improvement initiatives, resulting in growing costs and budget overruns. We need to improve what we do, not just continue inefficient processes. And why is the state reluctant to implement state agency customer performance review processes? A lot has been accomplished going back to regulatory reform initiatives started in 2004. It is now 2019, and we are still far behind in coordinating regulations between the state and 39 cities and towns. We still struggle with the coordination of state and local resources. The Office of Regulatory Reform, Commerce Corp, DBR, and Secretary of State have worked on many issues. Secretary of State has worked on many things like letter in good standing and the notary process, but the dissolution process still leaves a lot to be desired. Change takes a long time, but 15 years to change some basic things is more than a long time. We create our own insurance company to provide TDI insurance, but do not allow employees to seek out similar insurance from other companies at a reduced rate. Are we afraid of competition, or afraid that a migration from the state-run TDI towards similar, less expensive plans might negatively impact the state budget? DLT has done a great deal to increase direct grants to small businesses from the job development tax, but this work needs to be increased and continue in earnest to support labor training and development with existing employees. As the process of government and the General Assembly, there should be a line item veto for the governor, and I know that Mr. Speaker doesn't like this, which the General Assembly is always capable of overriding, and all bills introduced to the General Assembly should be accompanied by an economic impact analysis. The cost of unintended consequences have become far too great for the state to afford. Finally, we need a comprehensive, regionally coordinated energy infrastructure policy in place, lest we find ourselves without affordable energy to sustain us. Our group has a list of 13 concise recommendations submitted for review. We can be the best of states, not just a better state. Better is just not good enough when it costs as much as it does. And we have a final slogan: Rhode Island small businesses, enthusiasm, passion, excellence, and performance. And for Rhode Island government, accountability, transparency, efficiency, and business friendly. Our committee appreciates everything that the General Assembly has done. We just need to do more, harder, faster, and quicker. Thank you.